remind me, why should I like Chris Cuomo again? Yeah, right. Hi, welcome to JOA. If you're new to my channel, please click that subscribe and click that bell button so you'll be the first to know when I upload. I really appreciate if you subscribe and you click the bell. Patreon.com/JOA. The media, YouTube, social media, they like to censor real talk, factual talk these days. So Patreon is just another gateway for me to monetize my videos when I'm censored, depending on the topic. Icebreaker question is, why do people on the left or even on the right, why do people always, when there's a traumatizing experience to individuals that has occurred from someone of power, let's say like Andrew Cuomo, why do people like to use politics to justify people traumatizing the experience? For example, Andrew Cuomo's brother, the governor of New York, quote unquote, because he shouldn't be governor of New York. When there is someone trying to defend him on Twitter or even in the media, people often try to incite the insurrectionists on January 6th. We shouldn't be politicizing a traumatic experience that an individual has faced with someone of power, like an Andrew Cuomo, or like with someone like Donald Trump. We should always try to see the facts and stop using politics as a way to justify that person's experience. Don't use your political affiliation as a justification as to why someone like a Tara Reade for Joe Biden, or like someone that Trump sexually harassed in the past. Why do we often use justifications for that? Let's just stop that. That's just crazy, and it's stupid, and it's minimizing it's minimizing women to come forward. It's minimizing women to come forward. Okay, stop doing that shit on both sides.
Allow me a moment. If you'll remember, I told you back in the beginning of March, I can't cover my brother's troubles. It wouldn't be fair. And you got it then, and I appreciate you understanding. Now, today, there are stories out there about me offering my brother advice. Of course I do. This is no revelation. I have said it publicly, and I certainly have never hidden it. I can be objective about just about any topic, but not about my family. Those of you who watch this show get it. Like you, I bet, my family means everything to me. And I am fiercely loyal to them. I'm family first, job second. But being a journalist and a brother to a politician is unique and a unique challenge, and I have a unique responsibility to balance those roles. It's not always easy. People can say and write what they want, but I want you to know the truth. How I helped my brother also matters. When my brother's situation became turbulent, being looped into calls with other friends of his and advisors that did include some of his staff, I understand why that was a problem for CNN. It will not happen again. It was a mistake because I put my colleagues here, who I believe are the best in the business, in a bad spot. I never intended for that. I would never intend for that, and I am sorry for that. It's also important for you to understand, not only do I not cover this here, I've never tried to influence this network's coverage of my brother. In fact, I've been walled off from it. This is a unique and difficult situation, and that's okay. I know where the line is. I can respect it and still be there for my family, which I must. I have to do that. I love my brother. I love my family. I love my job. And I love and respect my colleagues here at CNN. And again, to them, I am truly sorry. You know who I am. You know what I'm about. And I want this to be said in public to you who give me the opportunity and to my colleagues who make me better at what I do.
I can also tell you this, it doesn't matter what side you're on politically. If you want to include politics for someone's individuals to come forward, a woman's experience to come forward with a man of power to say that, hey, I was sexually harassed by this man that is seen as influential. I could tell you this, no matter what side you're on, and if you are a sibling of that political figure, it doesn't matter what side you're on. If you are white, you get the privilege of keeping your job. Chris Cuomo's justification or reasoning or fake apology that you just watched was full of BS and full of fakery, okay? Okay, so he said his family comes first. So does that mean the people that his brother allegedly possibly penetrated come second? You know, do women actually come second when they're objects towards Andrew Cuomo? Or do they just come first when it's not dealing with your brother? And you guys often get on me saying I should like Chris Cuomo. What's wrong with you? No, 99.9% of these people on TV, 99.9% of these people in politics are full of shit and they're fake as fuck. And that's the reason why I am the way I am when it comes to making these videos about these people. This isn't Chris Cuomo's first incident where he was out of bounds. This isn't Chris Cuomo's first situation where he didn't even face consequences. The man threatened a bicyclist allegedly. He went on Fox News and he told Tucker about the situation. Chris Cuomo had COVID, was interviewed from his basement on CNN during COVID. Yet about a mile down the street, he's building another house, maskless, allegedly, with his family while having COVID. So how the hell do you miss work and not do work and then go on your employer's network and say you have COVID? That's why you're not here. That's why you're not working. But you're building a new house, maskless. And then when somebody, an individual who's on a bike, see that, and then you end up confronting them, threatening them, saying, you know who I am. This is the common phrase that the Cuomos use. I'm a lawyer. You don't know who I am. I'll get you. That type of situation. I mean, come on now. Andrew Cuomo did that to Ron T. Kim, and Chris Cuomo did that to the bicyclist. This is why I don't like either of them at all, because, you know, you don't use your power for bad. You use it for good. And this is the also reason why I don't like his side dude, Don Lemons, because I don't recall what interview it was, but Don Lemon did say that I dislike that people are using the situation from Andrew Cuomo and pertaining it to his brother, Chris Cuomo. But look at this story. Look at this report, Mr. Don Lemon. Look at this report. His brother, a journalist, or a quote-unquote journalist. We need to redefine the definition of journalism, because Chris Cuomo is not a journalist. A journalist is unbiased. A journalist actually covers stories about what's going on in the Middle East factually and not under the bias standards. That's what a journalist actually does. A journalist doesn't give out his opinions. Chris Cuomo is a commentator. He is not a journalist, okay? Tucker Carlson is not a journalist. He is a commentator. Let's just call what it is, okay? We need to redefine the actual definition of journalism and not try to give it this mainstream definition that a lot of these media people and a lot of these social media personalities like to do, because I'm getting tired of it. And a lot of these people actually need to take a journalism course in college because they don't know the definition. I want you guys to know that Chris Cuomo advised his brother and highly encouraged his brother not to step down as governor of New York, while being on record of women coming forward saying that their brother, Andrew Cuomo, made people feel uncomfortable. And you could tell Andrew Cuomo's rhetoric and the way he's wording these things on video is very psychological technique. I even said that. He's using psychological etiquette on these videos that are coming out about him addressing what he did to these women allegedly. And I even said this before the report came out. I can tell that someone is telling him what to say, is training him what to say, because he's not smart enough to what to say. You can't be near as damn 70 and not know what sexual harassment actually is, and not know that sexual harassment is equivalent to making someone being uncomfortable. All right, so Chris Cuomo, Andrew Cuomo, y'all both dogs. White dogs out here, and y'all both should lose your jobs. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below. This is rich white people problems, but shout out to the woman that came forward. I believe woman first before anything, and we need to start believing women. Please do subscribe and click the bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload. I really do appreciate it if you go on patreon.com/JOA to show your support. Thank you so much for watching. F you, Andrew Cuomo. F you, Chris Cuomo. Deuces. Yay! See, I ain't scared to call out these people when I want to call them out. In writing, in person, or on YouTube, okay?